magazine did a study that showed, on average, an American girl from the age of 3 to 11 owned at least 10 Barbie dolls each. In 1959, Mattel created the first Barbie doll, saying phrases such as, "Math class is hard." Barbie wasn't the first woman, although she was the first woman to be advertised as inferior to men. There were many women who came after that who were portrayed as mindless robots. I'm going to go back through the decades today to show you how women's portrayal has changed in the television shows and advertisements. So keep in mind, when you think of a woman, do you think domestic housewife or empowered female? Let's go back to the 50s. I Love Lucy. She knows she's more than a housewife, but her husband always never fails to put her back in her place. According to Erica Cox, a popular editor of Today, over 65% of Americans in the 1950s tuned into I Love Lucy. The show definitely played off of the ideals from the 50s. Advertisements began to gain ground too during this era. In a Good Keeping magazine, The Good Wife's Guide was published. They advised women to be happy when they see their wives, to prepare the children, not to greet him with complaints and problems, and make him comfortable. The advertisements also said, "Don't worry, darling, you didn't burn the beer," and were just generally degrading towards women. Women were shown doing their chores in makeup and doing laundry in their heels and always looking beautiful and never complaining. Enter the 60s. The 60s brought the social revolution. Women began to be shown in the workplace more and more professional, but the focus began to switch to a younger generation. ABC News tends to call this the glamorizing of housework. You had younger women taking on their mothers' roles. Popular shows include Donahue. It was a call-in talk show where intelligent yet frustrated women could call in and talk about how this glass ceiling in society prevents them from going anywhere where men are. The Brady Bunch was also a popular show. Women were greater in number than men, but they also went to work and came home and still nurtured the men in the family. Ads switched to more fashionable themes. There was more femininity, more makeup, and more promiscuous clothing. The social revolution of the 1960s brought about the sexual revolution of the 1970s. TV shows had women becoming more open about their sexual desires. One famous TV show had a woman asking a male character, "Would you return to my room with me for a nightcap?" There was lots of sexual suggestiveness in the new TV shows, but it was not straight-up pornography. New themes such as homosexuality and premarital sex were also involved in these shows, and Wonder Woman came about and Charlie's Angels, which were more sexual characters of the day. Ads were also more sexually suggestive. This is the first advertisement that Southwest Airlines put out, with a stewardess in short shorts and a revealing top. More manly commercials for slack pants basically said, if you buy these slacks, you'll get these beautiful women and the beautiful car. And also, one of the first bra advertisements were also shown. The sexual revolution encourages women to keep moving forward in the next 2 decades. Women began to take the lead as big businesswomen and executives. TV shows such as China Beach and Heartbeat show women working jobs that they would have never worked before. They take jobs as police officers, and they take jobs in hospitals and assume manly roles. TV shows start to break away from traditional family roles. The Cosby Show shows how women begin to take the second shift. They go out and make the family wage, but they come home to support their children. Golden Girls was an example of girls just having fun. And also, we begin to see the theme as fathers acting as mothers in new shows such as Full House and The Nanny. TV also brought about a new generation of teenagers with shows like The Amanda Show and Seventh Heaven. The New York Times claims that people living in cities today see over 5,000 ads daily. Popular women of today include women with mind power and not just bodies. Oprah, Tina Fey, Queen Latifah. TV shows most popular today, Jersey Shore, and we can consider the Jersey Shore girls our modern Guido Barbies. Shows of today also start to move away from, focusing on women. They start to focus on the general betterment of people, like The Biggest Loser, Cupcake Wars, and home improvement shows. The ads of today also celebrate and emphasize women's femininity and beauty. The Dove Love Your Body campaign, the Venus Embrace, and Kim and Katie are 2 strong women that represent femininity. Although there still are some commercials today that present women as props, we tend to notice that these commercials are advertising manly products such as beer and sports cars. So, women have made huge strides in the ways that they're presented in media. They've changed their Barbie doll image to a presentable one. So let me ask you again, when you think woman, do you think domesticity or empowerment? Thank you.
All right. Thank you.